Most entrepreneurs believe visibility equals authority. They're told that if they don't post every day, the algorithm will forget them, their audience will move on, and their credibility will fade into the noise. So, they post. Every day. They churn out new carousels, new reels, new hooks, all in the name of consistency. And yet, nothing changes. Their engagement plateaus. Their followers don't buy. Their visibility turns into exhaustion. Here's the truth. The most successful high-ticket brands aren't posting daily. They're not chasing reach. They're curating perception. Because real authority doesn't come from volume. It comes from discipline. From the kind of brand presence that makes people pause, even if they only see you once a week. Because everything you put out feels intentional, refined, and unforgettable. Luxury brands understand something most entrepreneurs don't. Visibility is not the same as desire. And if you have to be everywhere to stay remembered, that's not authority. That's dependency. So how do you build a brand that commands attention without constant noise? It comes down to 3 principles: quality, cadence, and strategic scarcity. Let's start with quality. Luxury doesn't rush. Every touchpoint feels designed, from the typography on the website, to the lighting in a photo, to the rhythm of the captions. The message isn't, "Look at me." The message is, "You belong here." It's quiet, deliberate, confident. And that's exactly what your audience associates with value. Because think about it. When you scroll and see yet another coach posting daily, what do you feel? It starts to feel interchangeable. But when you see someone who shows up with a level of restraint, refinement, and depth, someone who's not constantly shouting, but whose presence feels elevated, you instantly assign more authority to them. That's the psychology of luxury. The next piece is cadence. Luxury brands move with rhythm, not randomness. They don't drop 10 posts one week and then disappear for 3. They build anticipation. They release on schedule, with intention, so that their audience begins to expect and look forward to each new touchpoint. It's the difference between shouting into the void and conducting an orchestra. Cadence is what allows you to show up less, but mean more when you do. And then there's strategic scarcity. This is where so many entrepreneurs panic. They believe that if they're not always visible, people will forget them. But luxury brands leverage absence as power. When something isn't everywhere, it becomes more desirable. When your audience can't predict when you'll post, but knows that every time you do, it's worth their attention, that's when you become magnetic. Strategic scarcity says, my time, my content, my insight are valuable. It teaches your audience to pay attention when you appear, because they know you're not just filling space. Now here's where it gets really interesting. When you design your brand around quality, cadence, and scarcity, your systems actually get lighter. You stop spending 80% of your time creating filler content and start focusing on what truly moves your business forward, your authority ecosystem. That's what we help our clients build, the system behind effortless authority. The kind of infrastructure that makes your presence work for you instead of relying on you. It's what turns visibility into reputation, and reputation into conversion. In our signature program, we show you exactly how to design this framework for your own business. You'll learn how to create an editorial rhythm for your brand, how to build authority into your messaging, and how to sell without being constantly online. This isn't about doing less for the sake of it, it's about making every move count. Because here's the real luxury: freedom. Freedom from the algorithm. Freedom from the pressure to constantly prove your value. Freedom to run your business with precision, not panic. And that's what we teach. The system that scales you without scaling your exhaustion. If you're ready to step into your next chapter, the one where your brand sells through elegance and authority instead of endless effort, you can start today. Watch our private training on building your multi-six-figure brand through strategy and simplicity. You'll find the link below. And while you're there, download your free copy of the 3 core systems behind every multi-6 and 7-figure business. It's the foundation that makes everything else easier. Because when your systems work, your marketing doesn't have to. And if your visual presence needs to finally reflect that level of sophistication, explore our template shop. Each design is strategically built to help your brand look high-ticket instantly, without paying a designer $10,000. Because authority isn't built by doing everything. It's built by doing the right things, beautifully, intentionally, and in alignment with the brand you're meant to be. That's the psychology of luxury, and it's how you stop chasing attention and start commanding it.